Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Good
So happy
morning.
to be here. Hi, Deirdre. Hi, Stacy. I've got two beautiful co-hosts this morning, and I am so happy about that. Hello, hello, everybody. I'm going to play our song and let's share this out.
Oh, sure, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you. Just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. We have Pat Moss, Suzanne. Wait, I thought Suzanne wasn't going to be here. Well, we're so glad that you are, Suzanne. Good morning. Good morning, Hummingbird. Oh, my sweet Georgia friend. How you doing? Good morning, Kathy Hand. And everyone else is popping in. Robert Dosa. Stacy, Deirdre, I'm so glad you're here. How are you two doing this morning?
I am in that hangover mode like your dogs were the next day after your party. After all of that, you know. It's a good place though. Not very highly functional, but mellow.
I am doing great. I didn't want to wake up this morning, but then I remembered I'm going to be on Morning Cuppa, so I jumped right up.
Good to see you, Stacy.
Good to see you. I wish I could have come up and.
Me too.
Hope is saying hello to the two of you, and she says, "Good afternoon. Are we all recovered?"
Getting there, getting there.
Not even close yet. We had such a beautiful day yesterday. I hope some of you were able to catch the video as we were out by the Statue of Liberty and seeing the New York skyline and all the beauty that's there. Rosalind's here. Good morning. Wow, it's
Rosalind.
5 o'clock in the morning for Rosalind.
Oh, wow. That's dedication and devotion right there.
This is great to see all the co-hosts. Morning, Jennifer. Grace Isis is here.
Gracie, love you.
And Suzanne's just peeking in while getting ready for the doctor's appointment. Well, we're hoping that appointment goes well. We're going to have you in our prayer circle this morning, Suzanne. Let's do our heart brain to get us going. Touching your heart brings the energy there. And then slow down the breathing. And bring in that joy, whether it's a memory of a happy, joyful moment or place, warm hug, whatever takes you to that really good place in your heart. And let's let the heart and the brain talk for one more minute, and then we're going to share some I am statements. I am overjoyed to be here this morning with all of you.
You're frozen.
And I froze.
There you are. I am a new day rising.
I am Joy.
You two want to share an I am?
Eric is going in the shower.
I am blessed and grateful and coming down from that beautiful high and letting all the love settle in my heart that I experienced this weekend. All the love settle in my heart that I experienced this weekend.
This is one of the most difficult people. And
Thank you, Erica and Charlie. And if you all in the audience have I am, we would love to hear yours as well. Thank you, Erica and Charlie. And if you all in the audience, okay, you're twice. Deirdre, I don't know if you can turn off maybe the sound on Facebook.
What? Oh, I did it again. Holy crap. No, what is that? Holy crap. All right, you know what?
I think you must have Facebook open.
Yeah, I tried to open another window so I could see the comments, so I just closed it down. My bad.
No, it's okay. I was figuring out where it came from.
That's twice for me today, you know?
3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, thank you.
This is not baseball. Oh my gosh. And we do have some I ams. Kathy says, I'm grateful. I'm sending good energy out to the universe. I'm ready to receive all good things, and I am more than enough. Kathy's probably on her way to work. So Kathy, we have you while we do, just like we have Suzanne for a few minutes. So I want to tell both of you, I love you so much and so grateful that we got to spend time with you, that Deirdre got to see your beauty live and in person. What you think, Deirdre?
About that too.
Yeah, it was so amazing to be able to watch some of the peas coming together for the first time. So beautiful.
You know what I found? I came home, right? I told my friend Joni about all of it. And I said, you know, it was literally one of the best days of my whole life. And she was like, really? She could not comprehend, you know? I said, it gives you an idea of what my life has been like up till now, you know.
I know. And Stacy, you've met some of the people that we've come to know through the morning show. You've met them live and in person. How was that for you?
I'm trying to remember who I've met so far, but it's amazing. It's such a beautiful experience when you can find people or they find you and you feel like you've known them your whole life, but you actually just met or you haven't even been in the same room with before.
Right.
It's a wonderful experience.
It is. You know, I've said from the very beginning, I wish everybody in the world could experience what we feel when
Yeah.
we're together, even virtually here on the morning show.
Teri, that happens, world peace happens.
Exactly, right? Yeah. But we saw a little bit of that with the 9 of us that were in the same room together. And the room is still filled with that much love that was here. You can just still feel the energy in this very room where everybody sat. And you're right, Deirdre, if we could just somehow bottle that and send it out to the world, wow.
So it can happen. We are proof of that.
Yes, it is possible. Isabel is here. She says, it was amazing to watch you all together. A dream come true. One of those precious moments. It really was. Andrea is here. Hummingbird. I love my hummingbird. I met her in South Dakota on the Indian reservation. We did Sundance together this year.
Oh, nice.
She says, I am strong, confident, and deserving. Beautiful. Jennifer says, I am amazing and grateful. Pat Moss, I'm trying to rid myself of negative blocks. Hints and tips would help. Well, let's do that today because this is Manifesting
Monday.
Andrea says, I am hopeful. I am loved. And Jennifer, I'm grateful and loved. There's our Tammy. Good morning, Tammy Fist.
Morning, Tammy.
And Isabel, I'm blissful and grateful. Awesome. Okay, well, let's do a Kuan Yin card. Oh, I like this one. This morning, Kuan Yin says, your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. You know, this just really reminds me of the Statue of Liberty.
There you go. Yes.
Doesn't it? I mean, it's talking about the torch and becoming free. And, you know, as I stood there, Deirdre, you were right beside of me for that experience. As I stood there looking at that statue, I just couldn't help but cry because it was all that it stands for. I mean, it's beautiful to see it. It's powerful. It's amazing.
Actually, in a way, we were looking at Kuan Yin in another form.
Right? It was just so powerful to be in that moment. And that's why I went live. I wanted to share it with everybody, all the P's that couldn't be there with us, and with the world, just the whole experience of beauty and honor and respect. JC, have you ever been to the statue?
No, I have not, but I really, really want to go. And seeing your pictures and your video yesterday, it makes me want to get up there even more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we need to have all the P's come to New York. Charlie, you got to get a bigger house.
Not a room for tents.
It's true. He does have a big backyard.
You fit a lot of tents.
Yeah. Maybe not when it's 100 degrees outside, too. But
Maybe not. Yeah.
But yesterday was a good day.
It was. It was perfect. Really. It wasn't hot. It wasn't cold. It was perfect.
Yeah,
Probably all wearing jackets.
we took jackets and didn't even
took
need
them.
them.
Yeah. In the morning, it was cold. The rain was cold because we went from hot and muggy to chilly, and so we all walked out like with bundled up, thinking it was going to be cold. But then we shed the clothes as we went along.
Stop at me, it's hot. But what a beautiful experience. And so grateful that you were there, Deirdre. Grateful that Charlie and Erica are hosting this part of the tour so that that beautiful experience could happen. And for Christine being there with us, it was just really pretty amazing to do that. We
Charlie
didn't.
was the best host ever.
Aww,
Thank you.
you tell her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's trying to hide this morning.
Why? Why are you hiding, Charlie?
No, you with two other co-hosts. I don't have to be in there with you.
Sure
I
you
can
do.
listen.
More the merrier. Come on.
He said the more the merrier.
There you go.
Well, I'm hoping we can get everybody together when you come to Florida.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm definitely wanting that to happen, to have a Florida reunion. Yeah, there's lots of Florida peeps. Got some on here this morning. Jennifer, I want you to meet Stacy and Linda and Isabel. I can't wait to
How
meet
is Linda? Does
Isabel.
anybody know how Linda is? Has anybody? She hasn't been around last couple of days.
I haven't heard from her, and I haven't heard anything more from Jean, so I'll be reaching out to her today. Let's keep
Right,
her
Auntie Jean.
lifted up.
Is she not feeling well?
Jean, no, we haven't been able to see her beautiful face in almost a week now, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We came on to the birthday party for just a minute, but
She did.
she's not feeling well. And Tammy says, yes, 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 Stacy, I want to come to Florida. So we're going to set that date so that everybody that wants to come in for that one can come in as well. And our
That'd
Florida
be awesome.
can all find a place where we can meet and gather and have all that beautiful energy in one place while I'm there. And Becky says, I second that, Florida. Good morning, Becky.
We're in the fall where it's only 90 instead of 120.
Yes, it will be in the fall, definitely.
I'll be down there.
Charlie will be there in October, and I have a
Right.
feeling that's when I will be there as well.
So that's the perfect time then, October.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Beginning of October.
It's not too hot at that point, so
No, the end of October, beginning of November.
it'll be a great get together.
Halloween day.
Kathy says, me too. And another Floridian's here. Hello, Rick Morrow and Josie. Good morning.
Morning, Rick and Josie.
And wanting to see your beautiful faces when we come, and all of our love and light people. And Jennifer says, yes, when it's cooler. Absolutely. We'll find that perfect spot for all of us to get together. All right. Manifesting. Did y'all set intentions yesterday? I can't believe yesterday was Sunday. It seems like we put a whole year into one day yesterday.
It does seem like a long time ago.
Since yesterday morning when we did the morning show, it's like, oh my gosh, that was just yesterday.
Yeah, a lot has happened.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, and it was like time means nothing in this house. Seriously, it does something to time. It's like weird, isn't it?
Yeah. But you're always so busy. It's like, I don't know how you do it. God, how does she keep going?
That's my question too.
Yeah.
She's
I
feeling
need a vacation after you leave.
I don't doubt it.
Are you going to intend to have a vacation once I walk out the door? Well, speaking of leaving, that will happen this week.
Yeah.
I think they have plans to do something to the Angel Mobile or Luigi so that I can't get out of here. But yes, I will be motivating on down the road or up the road. I don't know which direction Massachusetts is, but up and over. I got to go up and over to get into Massachusetts to see our beautiful Aunt Mary Lou. And somebody's with us saying good morning. Not sure who you are yet. EWN Enlightened Living has shown up in the room. Hello, hello. So intentions. Did you two set your intentions, Stacy and Deirdre?
Wow. Right now, I intend to get myself together so I could get to the store and get some groceries. I mean, and that's where I am. Merely, barely functioning.
It's my intention to manifest positive thoughts and I don't know the word for it. Being able to get with myself, to believe in myself more, to finish the things I need to finish and put them in action this week.
Okay. Sounds like you need some Archangel Jophiel with you this week.
Yes. And I had to give up coffee, Deirdre. It was hurting.
No!
That's what I said.
So I'm drinking tea. It's and but I really want some more coffee. So I'm manifesting a healthy belly so I can have another cup of coffee.
Oh. You know, Stacy, you have come a long way since we started this thing.
Oh yeah?
So kudos to you. Yeah, you don't see it. You're not watching you.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, I totally agree. And wow, just so amazing to watch the growth in everyone that I have met with, everyone that I've experienced live and in person. I just see the beams of light coming from you, and it's so beautiful.
Now, Teri, you too. Every time you do another location, you get it's like an aura of golden white light. You beam this. It's like you're leaving your humanness, and I don't know how to put it into words so much. It's just you get more like in it. You're more ascended. And you keep going, and you're like one of those masters, you know, like came to the earth to do this stuff, like Jesus and Buddha and all that. You know, they started out human, and you're doing that, you know. And thank you for bringing us in and helping us along, join with you to do this, because that's big. It's big. It is the biggest thing.
Thank you for those words.
It's like, well, we have light, but it's dim. You just brighten it and open us up so we can let our light shine. Yeah. Like the bud and the flowers, they're just a bud. And by the time you leave, they're fully blossomed into beautiful flowers.
I leave my heart everywhere I go. I leave a piece of my heart. I think there's still some still in there. But you know, I just love you all so much. And when I am either seeing your name or I see you live and in person, I just want to give that love. It just comes out, and you know, that's just what I do.
And when you send it out, Teri, we receive it. And so we've got that love in us. And I guess that's how we spread it, you know. We are like the new virus, which it's a love virus.
The love virus. I love that. And there is no cure.
And we don't want one.
We don't want one. We don't want science messing with it because it's perfect, perfect just as it is.
And there's no strings attached to your love. You just love, love, love. And take me or leave me, I'm gonna give you love anyway, and we can feel it.
Right. It was Christina that's here. So
Hi,
good morning,
Christina.
Christina. Love you so much. It was so good to see you on Zoom on my birthday and all of you that showed up for that. Thank you for being there. And Isabel says, long run intention is to be gathering all of you here in Florida. Beautiful. And she's also said, it was Isabel, and she's setting the intention of being appreciative and thankful for everyone and everything in my life now.
Cool. Isabel's another one who has grown exponentially since we met way back.
She's in Florida too, right?
She is in Florida. We're going to have a wonderful Florida gathering when I get down there.
Yeah, I wonder what we can do. We don't have a Statue of Liberty or anything in Florida.
I think that's pretty unique.
A time to remember forever, but we'll find something.
We will
Or we'll make our own monument. You never know.
Yeah, there you go.
So, how do you feel? Place that way? The place that like they have one up here too.
Are you talking about Casadega?
Casadega.
Yeah, we'll find something for sure. Florida has Disney World.
I was going to say that, but that's
We're not going to Disney World. We'll make our own Disney World.
There you go.
I've seen the happiest place on earth, and
It's not Woolly World.
Not as happy as our place.
Yeah. Jennifer says, I am manifesting having a productive day.
yeah.
And Christina says, you have a beach. And the boardwalk, Becky says. Yeah, we're going to be able to see that beach for sure when everybody gathers together.
Oh, that's right. Stacey, you got the beautiful place where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Beach is big.
I've got
I know. Florida has a Marietta.
Oh,
Good morning, Marietta.
morning, Marietta. We'd be crashing Marietta.
We're all going to get on that Sweet Dreams boat. I don't know how big it is, Marietta, but I'm sure it can hold a few of us.
So we'll bring our own dinghy if we have to.
She says, we are sure learning to love all that is when we see with the eyes of the divine. Absolutely. And Isabel says, St. Augustine is a mystical place and plenty of beaches. And that's close to you, isn't it, Stace?
Yeah, I think it's like under an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Isn't it like the oldest city? I know in Florida, but
oldest in America. I know it has the first schoolhouse and drugstore. The old fort is there.
Yeah, Becky, the Keys are beautiful. That's the extreme end of Florida.
That's about what, 6-7 hours from me, all the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's a long drive. We'll figure it out. We'll get our Florida time in there and get it set up. But back to manifesting. So what is one thing, I'm just going to put it on you two. What is one thing that you two have found, and you too, Charlie, we'll include you in this, that when you set an intention, what's the hardest part of bringing that intention forward? What is it that blocks you from seeing what it is you want to manifest?
Personally, it's the noise around it. It's all that, like that inbred and doubt that we were programmed that way. And it's hard to quiet that noise. I mean, that's in my case. I don't know about other people.
I agree. I'm the same way. It's the chatter after you set the intention, but also with me, it's patience.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Why is it happening?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this isn't going to happen. And then I just talk myself out of it. That doesn't happen. But I did do it. I manifested a few things like this house. And
Okay.
yeah, and so I know it works when I do it the right way. Or I don't know if there's, I guess there is a right way, but
Well, if it works, it's the right way.
exactly. Like sip it and let it happen.
It's just getting out of that old habit and not believing it. You know, I mean, you gotta, it already happened, you know.
Mm.
I already have this. It can't be when it happened. I have it.
What about you, Teri?
It's great, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm my own worst enemy until I realized all the steps to manifest and the importance of not self-sabotaging, which is what we're all talking about.
Mhm.
Self-sabotage by overthinking it, overanalyzing it, instead of just saying, I want this, that's my desire. This is something that is for my highest good. It would benefit me to have it. So I'm going to have it and decide that, make that choice that that's coming to you and then leave it. Just leave it. That's, it's hard to train a dog to leave something when they really, really want it. It takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of training to get them to understand that, they can wait. And so I think it's the same with us humans. It takes a lot of patience to leave something that we really, really want, to just say, okay, I can see it. Like the dog can see that treat, right? That you put in front of it. And we can, in our mind's eye, we can see what it is that we want and what's right there dangling in front of us. It takes so much patience to leave it, to just step away and say, okay, it's not mine at this very moment, at this second. I can't wrap my hands around it. I can't bring it into me, but I'm being patient and waiting for the divine time of when I can put my hands on it, when I'm sitting in my new house, Stacy, when I'm really bringing in what it is that I put out there to have. It's about patience and divine timing. And this is what I found, that's the key, to just leave it, believe it, and then receive it. Hey, that's our new show.
All
Leave
right.
it,
It's no
receive
mantra.
it. It's just like that, accept, align, allow, that Marietta has taught us. So
You
this
know
is
what, though, Terry? There's a school of thought where they say that if you use the word want, that's a lack. That's the lack mentality. So then, that screws with me. There's all this going on.
right. Yeah. Well, we do have wants though.
I know.
Yeah. So I don't put any limits on that. I what I do is I say, okay, I get rid of words like need,
Hmm.
because
That makes sense.
that indicates lack. But I
Hmm.
want to be happy and I don't feel a lack because I am happy. I want to be more happy.
There you go.
That's
Or
possible.
please.
It's the mindset. It's like, what is it that would make me more fulfilled? What is it that would just make me content in life? And that's what I want to call, to me, moments like what we shared here together during this New York gathering, during the California gathering, when I was out with Rosalind and met some of her beautiful friends, and Karen Palmer was there. Those type of gatherings are what fulfill me, what make me just so lifted up. I'm still lifted up from just a few days ago when we gathered here, but that goes into our memory, and we can have more moments like that. We can manifest more of that, which is what we were talking about earlier. Florida, getting together with people, we can already anticipate it. We've seen what it looks like on on the big screen. We've seen that beauty and that joy and that lifting up energy. But it works the same way if it's something material that you want to manifest. You know what it's like, Stacy, to drink coffee what that feeling is, that aroma of it first thing in the morning. It's something that you enjoy. And now you've chosen to step away from it for a moment, but you've made the comment you would love to have it again. So it's manifesting that back into your life if that's what you choose. You know, whatever that material thing is, it could be money. You know, if you know what it's like to hold $100 bill and you say, oh, I want to do that again. I want more of that. So you see it. What did I say?
I would
You
remember.
leave it, you leave it, you
Believe it, you receive
leave
it.
it, you receive it. Leave, believe, receive. Yeah, I better write this stuff down. It's too early in the morning for me to remember stuff right now. More coffee, please. Leave it, believe it, receive it. Yeah. Somebody write that in the comments so I can remember. I'm a year older now, remember?
Yeah, my memory is. I want to manifest a memory.
Okay.
Yes. Isabel says the voice inside called ego, get ego out of the way with his old ways of thought and coming up with all the obstacles.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what happens is those obstacles start coming into our head that we can't. Remember that word? Our worst enemy is can't, especially when we're trying to manifest. So yeah, it's just leaving it. That I think is our biggest takeaway from today for manifesting is just that idea of letting something go so that we can have it. And even saying it doesn't make sense, does it? Letting it go so we can have it. But that's the way it works.
Yeah.
It's not trying to be in control, not trying to say, I have to have a part in bringing that into me. You don't. You know, you just,
That is a hard lesson. That's a very hard lesson.
yeah,
The universe will take care.
yeah. That's the trust, that's the belief.
For those of us in relationships, what's I find the hardest part being in a relationship, a marriage, when your partner, how do you manifest for both of you like a house or something if they don't manifest? You know what I mean? If they're living in the I don't know if this is gonna happen type mode and you're trying to stay in the higher vibration, sometimes it's a little difficult, a lot difficult actually.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you just do you, and I don't know. I am not Teri. What do you think, Teri?
I agree. You just do you. We have no control over anybody else and how they think, feel, act. All you can do is stay in your lane, stay in your belief, and just leave it up to the universe. You put it out there. You're bringing it to you by leaving it, believing it, and then receive it. And seeing somebody else as an obstacle is the same thing as saying I can't. So you're just going to hold that belief that it's all going to fall into place. And whoever is along for the ride will be blessed and hopefully will understand what happened, that it was something that you didn't have any control over other than how you thought and felt and that intense belief that it would happen. We can't control anybody. We can hopefully try to influence them by the way we are, sharing ourselves as a model for them. And, and that's what I do. That's all I do. I do me, I have faith and belief in who I am and what I am and what the messages are that I receive. And then I just do me. And if other people see that and are influenced by it, then all the better, and I thrill at seeing all of you grow. That's what excites me. That's what keeps me going and doing what I do and getting up in the morning when I'm not a morning person. And everybody I've been with physically can tell you that. I am not a morning person, but I just love you all so much. that motivates me to be on here on time, sometimes a little bit beyond time, but
Well, you bring out the best in all of us. Show us how to be our best self. That's what you are.
Yep.
You know, we listen, learn, and teach.
passing it on. That's the hope, that one person learns something and then shares that, and it just keeps going and keeps going. And we learn together. You know, I'm learning every day. I'm seeing more every day of how God works in this world, and that inspires me to keep going. I know that peace is possible, just like you were saying, Deirdre. I believe it in my heart. We declare it every day. I love standing there in front of the Statue of Liberty and making our declaration. We have a declaration that came out of our chanting group, and we say it every night, and we believe it. We believe it, we believe it, and we are seeing it. We're seeing it in the world. We're seeing people being more kind and wanting peace. And yes, there's parts of the world that don't want peace, but that's the contrast. That's the world we live in. But we are going to keep plugging forward with the ones that do want it. And that's the light that's shining into the darkness. So it was so beautiful to stand there and make that declaration on camera. For anyone who turns that on can hear those words, that we declare there is peace on earth. And we declare that it begins inside of us, because that's the only place it can begin.
You got to do prayer time.
We got to do prayer time.
Just to let you know.
Wow,
Before we don't have prayer time.
So just to get back to the manifesting, because this is Manifesting Monday, hold your intention, make it very clear inside of you what that intention is. That's the first step, is to form it into a thought, because thoughts become things. So set your intention of what it is that you want, your desire, your rocket of desire, and then leave it, believe it, receive it. And that's the manifesting lesson for today on Manifesting Monday. So I want to hear about a lot of manifesting. I want to hear that this recipe for manifesting is one that works. All right. So prayers. What's going on? What's going on in your life that we can lift you up for? And let's start with you, Stacy. What's going on that we can put in our prayer circle today?
Oh, I'd love continued prayers for my son, who seems to be up on the up and up. Thank you. I also would love prayers for my friend, husband, who's been having surgery today for prostate. I want to lift them up. Just the world peace that we're working on, and it's gonna happen. It is happening. For all of our peace, love and light. Everybody be well.
So your volume's just a little bit low, so I just want to repeat. Stacy's asking continued prayers for her son Josh, and for her family and her friend's husband that just had surgery, and for world peace, of course, right, Deirdre?
Yes.
How about you, Deirdre? Any prayers you want to put out there today?
Yeah, I'm thinking of sending prayers for Auntie Jean. Yeah, all the P's and their families. And for your family, Teri, your brother James. And for Gaia, and for world peace, of course.
And let's put you in the prayer circle too, for your continued high vibration, and for you to manifest those things that you hold in your heart that you would like to see come to fruition. And put Thump. I saw a little Thump in your lap earlier, and I'm hoping that he's not too mad at you for the time.
You know what? It was weird. I had left 2 cans of food for him, and then he has a dispenser with the dry food and a lot of water. He didn't touch the wet food. He ate the dry food. There was nothing left on the bottom part. when I threw that out and gave him just a little bit, he ate that and he was fine. He was meowing like he didn't know why he was hungry. The food was right there.
He
But it
needed the
was
human
good.
touch. Yeah, he needed your human touch and your love. But that's okay. You're home now with him, and I see him, and he looks happy and beautiful. How about you, Chaz?
Prayers for my brother's wife. Probably she's getting out of the hospital today and going into a rehab center. So just praying that happens and there's no setback. That would mean a lot to him, you know. And for him, because it's like 3 hours away, but I think he's staying at a place that he'll be real close by the rehab center instead of driving 6 hours every day. So prayers for them. It's a hard time. And for your brother, and for Erica, my daughter, and my family, your family, and the whole and of course, Auntie Jean.
Absolutely. She is at the top of our list today. We miss her and love her so much. Thank you, Charlie. And Hope says prayers for Zena. He's away for 2 nights at a respite. Prayers for the entire Angelic River family to follow through on our manifestations. Special miracle prayers for Jason Juggler Carty. Yes, we remember Jason every day in our prayer circle. I don't see our Leo on this morning.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say Leo and all the people he always puts in there.
That's right. His special peeps that we lift up every day for all of what they're going through and struggling with physically. And
also
I don't know where he is.
Louisiana, the people that are going through the floods and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And Haiti, and I mean, the world is on fire pretty much, or flooding or fire. It's
right.
That duality again.
And for your friend Teri,
yes, please remember a very, very dear friend of mine. Her daughter is in the hospital right now, and it's not a good situation. And just praying for a miracle for her to accept God's will for whatever is going on. Rick says, continued prayers for my health, for medication adjustments. Certainly will, Rick. And Isabel, prayers for all of us in our families, prayers for all in special needs, prayers for my Dolly to continue to get fully recovered, prayers for Auntie Jean, prayers for peace and healing the world. Pat Moss, I pray that love has filled everyone's heart to make this world a better place for us to live in. And Christina, prayers for Louisiana, especially Laplace. Spent all night resourcing help last night. They are devastated. And I know there's Mississippi, Alabama, all those coastal areas where that hurricane came through and where it's still going.
Yeah.
Let's just really lift up energy that it will just die out and not create any more, especially in Tennessee. Let's lift that whole state of Tennessee up. They were already saturated with water, and now this is coming in on top of that. So hopefully people have prepared and done whatever they can do to get ready for more water to come into there. So let's lift each other up. Let's go into our hearts. And I just got a gratitude card. Erica just gave me a gratitude card. She's filling me up with gratitude.
Where's the camera?
The camera's right up here.
Oh, thanks, Erica.
All of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Especially Mama P. Can never be enough gratitude, people.
And there's our Catherine. Let's lift her up as well. And her beautiful family. And I get to see her when I come to Florida as well. All right, so let's go into our heart. Bringing the energy of love in as we have seen it and felt it here this morning. Holding each other. As we sat in a circle physically a few days ago, I said out loud to all of them, this is what I envision when I do the prayer circle. every morning I see us sitting side by side, just holding each other in love, looking in each other's eyes and saying, thank you, I love you, is such a huge part of bringing forth the miracles, bringing forth the manifestation of what our hearts desire. And just being in that energy of pure, unconditional love. That's what we do every morning. And that's what we're doing right now, is just loving on each other. All those prayers that were mentioned, the ones that were typed, the ones that were spoken, the ones that were unspoken, let's just pour that love over each one. Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. It's what we take into our heart, and it goes throughout our whole body. Our physical body especially responds to love. Our emotional body can be shifted and changed when that love comes in. And I feel some clearing happening in the energy here. Just allow it. Allow it to happen. Allow it to change and shift whatever's going on with you. If that's something physical, just let the cells replenish, rejuvenate, repair. That's what they do. They respond to the love. They respond to the desire to be healthy, the desire to be the very best we can be while we're in this human body. Let's envision Mother Earth as a body, as something that is living and breathing, because it is. And let's pour that same amount of love out there into the earth. Places where there are floods and fires and tornadoes and earthquakes and hatred and riots and war. Let's pour love into all of those areas and lift it up. Our energy individually really does impact the energy collectively. Let's always remember that when we think that it doesn't make a difference. It does. You do matter. And what you do, what you think, what you speak, and what you act, that all goes into the collective energy. How do you want to see this world? That's the question to ask yourself. Do I want to see it as a loving place, as a place that's safe for me to be in, as a place where I can stand side by side with someone and just not see their physical being, but see the love that's in them? That's where we bring in the peace into our world. When we accept each other unconditionally, love each other without any strings attached, and then go forward with that light. And it's like a domino effect. When we love that one person unconditionally, they're going to show that to others. They're going to see that model of how it feels when somebody loves you just because, no other reason, just bringing in the love and the light. And let's do that together. Let's see each name on the screen, that those that came in to be with us this morning, those that are here live, sitting right beside of you. Maybe your family's there, maybe your animals are there, or a friend, wherever, or a coworker, wherever you may be. Just shine that light on whoever's nearby and whoever you know is gathered together in this circle. And let's love on each other. Let's love this world into a place that we can really enjoy, that we can get the most benefit from while we're here. Every day can be like Christmas. Every day can be like your birthday. You can get excited about the love that's in the world. So let's do that now. And I'm going to ask Deirdre to count us down to our heart telephone.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
I love you.
All of you.
I love you, everybody. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Deirdre, for being co-host. Thank you, Charlie, Erica, for being here beside of me, and Saint and Sunny. It's such a and Thump. Let's thank Thump, showing his beautiful face this morning and letting us see his love also. So I'm going to play the song to get us out of here, and then we will leave everyone to have a beautiful day, a manifesting day by doing what?
Manifesting peace.
Leave it, leave it, receive.
Receive it.
I love you.
Love you too.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down.
Dancing time.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play.
Hope is dancing alone. No, you're not. We're dancing with Hope.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Just a reminder, tonight at 6 o'clock, Christina Leftwich and I will be on teaching about another ascended master on the show on Angel Wings. Come join in with us. We love you so much. We'll leave you with Namaste.
Bye. Enjoy your day.
Stacy, Deirdre, I love you. Thank you
I
for
love
being here. Bye, everybody. We'll see you later.